to the Big 12, where only Texas of the two teams going to have opportunity, maybe, kind of, sort of, playing the college football playoff. Number 18, Oklahoma State versus number 7, Texas. All right. I'm a national college football analyst, but regionally, I could not be more excited. Regional RJ could not be excited about this game. Like, could not be more, because Oklahoma State has won 6 of the last 8 against Texas. None about that Oklahoma State team says that they should beat a Texas team that went in Tuscaloosa and beat that Alabama team that we've been seeing with Jalen Milroe. However, if Oklahoma State can pull off the Bedlam double, which would mean that Oklahoma and Oklahoma State beat Texas in the same year, they're going to be insufferable on Sunday service. And I'm prepared, folks, get at me. Let me know. Tulsa is an Oklahoma State town. Many of y'all don't know. Get after me. But I also am looking at Texas going, if y'all lose to Oklahoma State, y'all going to be 2 steps past pepper spray pissed. Okay? Just going to be cussing and yelling, getting this pepper spray out your eyes, because you expect to stop a mud hole and walk dry at Oklahoma State, but they got this dude named Ollie Gordon coming out of Trinity Euless. That is the dude. Look, he has rushed for 1,580 yards this season. What's wild about that is he got all of 19 touches in the first quarter of the season. Through 3 games, they only handed the ball to Ollie Gordon 19 times. But as soon as Mike Gundy figured out what we all knew going into the preseason, Alan Bowman is his starting quarterback, they decide, oh, yeah, we should hand the ball to Zero. And when they hand the ball to Zero, good things happen. When you don't hand the ball to Zero, you lose 45-3 to UCF. I don't give a damn if it was raining or not. Hand the football to Zero, whatever you got to do. And when you can't hand the football to Zero, you better hit it to a Tulsa boy. And by that, I mean Brendan Presley, who's been absolutely amazing this season for them. When you got to have it, Brendan Presley coming down with it. Bixby 918 standing up, baby. Tulsa boys absolutely smacked. That said, Quinn Ewers got Xavier Worthy out there. Xavier Worthy is a whole problem. Maybe don't kick him the football. Maybe don't kick him the football. Short of Zachariah Branch, I'm not punting that ball to him. I'm not kicking the ball to him. We're going to take touchbacks and we're going to pooch it. We're going to make the up backfield this, because if you let that dude get ahead of steam, he can take it all the way. And a special teams TD could be the difference in this game. You also got a CJ Baxter who is coming into his own. Again, he was so good that he was a starter for Texas to open the year. Then Jonathan Brooks showed up, had 1,100 yards on the ground, 10 TDs, goes out with the ACL tear. But you could go to a Cedric Baxter, a CJ Baxter, and you can still go to a Keelan Robinson. You can still go to a Jaden Blue. Like, they got dudes in the backfield, and that offensive line has been pretty outstanding all year. Say nothing of what Jadavian Sanders and Jordan Whittington can add for the Quinn Ewers experience. Defensively, Pete Kukowski, Broyles Award finalist. That defense has been playing lights out with Jalen Ford playing outstanding in the middle. Anthony Hill, one of my favorite players to watch, because as a true freshman, it's kind of like watching Harold Perkins last year. They're like, hey, we don't want to overload the linebacker with too much. Nah, actually what he does is line up in a 4'9" and go kill the quarterback, go get into the backfield. That's what that dude can provide for you, right? It was really cool to see Muhammad come on when Ryan Watts went down and, hey, absolutely put his stake into that game against Texas Tech. I think if Texas does what Texas is supposed to do, Texas can do what it hasn't done in quite some time. As a matter of fact, did you know Texas has not won a Big 12 title, a conference title of any kind, since Arch Manning was 4 years old? That's 2009. That was also a year in which we saw Mac Brown, head coach at Texas, Derek Gilbert coming in for snaps, and Colt McCoy was the best thing since sliced bread. It's been some time, okay? So it's not necessarily Oklahoma State that they're playing so much as they're also playing their own record, their own reputation, their own fears, right? Oklahoma State, at the very least, they've been in this game before, right? Like Texas, they've been here. They understand what it is, and usually what it means is if you can beat Oklahoma, you can win the Big 12 title. Oklahoma State beat Oklahoma. Texas lost to Oklahoma. And look at you now. Look at you now. I'm really excited about this because, well, either way, I'm going to clown the other team because that's just what I do, right? But I'm an Oklahoma fan because I'm just, I'm salty. I'm salty. You know this. You would be salty too. But if Texas can somehow dump Oklahoma State on its head, you give the committee something to think about. And that would be huge because Texas has not made the college football playoff ever. And what a way to go out of the Big 12 with a win. And if you're Oklahoma State, no. Don't let the horde hit you on your way to the SEC conference. I hope SEC conference. That's redundant. To the SEC because the Southeastern Conference is what it is. You'd also go on, hey, we are the team to beat going into 2024, which is huge because Arizona looking good. Looking like a bacon egg sandwich, look good. You got Utah coming back. They got Cam Rising coming back. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what Colorado even looks like, right? Arizona State, I think they're going to be a much better football team. And then Kansas is Kansas. Kansas State is Kansas State. Texas Christian not going to be down for long. Neither is Baylor. It's going to be thick, right? We'll see what Houston does after they just let go of Dana Holgorsen. But if you're Oklahoma State, this is an opportunity for you to really throw down a gauntlet and say, who wants some? It's a nice place to be, especially given what we thought Oklahoma State was going to be just in September. Remarkable job by the Pokes this year.
If you like what you've seen, consider subscribing to the #1 college football show on YouTube, the Fox Sports app, or wherever you get your podcast.